This video is sort of a request, so let's just get on with unboxing Orruk Brutes. Now, Orruk, if I understand things correctly, is orc, only a lot more trademarkable than orc. If Games Workshop would have called them orcs, they couldn't really trademark them, so they called them Orruk. And yeah. And these are Ironjaws. There's two different types of orcs. I'm not making things up. These are my first orcs. I really always wanted to paint orcs. I never painted orcs. I want to start painting orcs. This is where I'm going to start, so I bought these. These are like the big elite forces brutes. And they are looking really sort of brutish. Judging by the package, I get confused. Are they supposed to be black or yellow? I know I can do what I want. Is there 5 or is there 5 plus 3? There's also a head and feet. We get feet. And there's suggestions of how to paint. The yellow and the green, but not the black. So that's the outside. Let's see what's on the inside. I should have sort of unboxing, I know, from up top, but I'm not changing things around. This is the inside. Big bases. You know what diameter this is? I don't. I call them the big ones. There's a manual. The functions of your basic orc. It says what they eat. Like this guy, for example, he really likes chocolate desserts. And I'm kidding. This is the stats. I'm going to get back to this because I'm hoping maybe you can help me later on, because these are my first. I have no idea. And then it's just the attach. Oh crap! There's a lot of. Beep. There's lots of bits and pieces. This is the building pudding, glue piece 8, glue to piece B, 72 to 71, 3F, 3G, and so forth. There seems to be a lot of... You get a choice of heads, which is nice. So you can sort of... Let's have a look. Okay, so there's a lot, there's tons of little bits, and in total there's, that must have been what was on here. There's lots of different heads. So basically, let's have a look at one of them here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like 15 pieces to make the one orc. That's the big boss though, so maybe he's got more. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, it's pretty much the same. It's a lot of different pieces to put together. And you can choose... On some of them, you're allowed to choose heads. On some of them, they've sort of decided what heads. I guess these... Like, this is what I'm wondering. And I'm wondering if in the comments you can help me out with this. Because there's these different weapons. And I haven't yet realized if... Can I make them all have the same weapons? Or... Can I choose what weapons they have? And in that case, what weapons should I choose? I'm guessing I could, all have... Because there's a gore hacker. And there's a choppas. Gore chopper. Brute smasher. Like, I probably should figure out by myself if I can choose what weapons they should be using. But if I can change, what are the, can you help me out with pros and cons regarding the weapons? Because I have no idea. And this is one of the reasons I actually wanted to do a video, because this, like, if you start out, because if you start out in the game, sort of like me, only my first buy was the Soul Wars box. And that's, pretty straightforward. There's not this many choices in putting things together. And I don't really have to build an army. It's sort of built for me. This is the first sort of, I'm probably going to buy more Orcs. Let's just face it. And I probably should buy the Battle Tome, I guess. And, if you're starting out like me, how do you go about sort of building up an army? I guess a good point is buying the Battle Tome, comments, and also maybe hanging out with people who actually play them. Could be a good idea. But anyway, we've got 3 sprues here and lots of different pieces. They're looking really nice and detailed. Yeah. So I'm not used to doing unboxing videos. Does it show? I think definitely when I'll be painting these, it's gonna have to be in pieces. Like at least some of them, because they've got lots of these things sticking up in front of their faces. At least the boss has here. This fellow has as well. It's going to be pretty annoying trying to paint the. It's going to be pretty annoying trying to paint the face with all these things in the way. And if I look at this. Yeah, so I should be able to sort of not attach all the pieces, maybe paint the heads separately, not attach all the pieces of armor, paint all the green skin, and then put on the shoulder pads and things like that, because the shoulder pads seem to be divided. But there's a lot of different pieces. Anyway, you've seen what you get in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. So I guess that's 5 Citadel miniatures, it says on the front. 3 full sprues with different options for heads, things like that on some of them. I'm actually not sure yet, by just opening it and knowing nothing, if I can put different weapons on some of them or if it's actually decided. I'm sure, I'm hoping one of you will let me know, or I'll have to figure out. And yeah, that's it. That was my requested unboxing. Mainly I'm just looking forward to, I've been test painting an old hammer. I've been testing this old hammer, painting this, I've been test painting this old hammer dwarf that I had, just to try out some greens, and I think I'm gonna have fun, so this is gonna be one of the next projects. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my schizophrenic unboxing.